Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you. Myself Sanat Kumar Swai, Assistant Professor at Vedang Institute of Technology, Bhubaneswar. And in today's class, we'll be discussing about the role of marketing communication, okay, in the promotion. Okay, so what exactly is it that while in the marketing management, okay, so while we are doing certain promotion, what exactly is the role of marketing communication? Why we need to understand communication? What are the importance of communication in promotion? Okay, so we'll be going to few slides and we'll try to figure out the importance. Okay? And subsequently we'll also give some examples, um, uh, and we'll see how it is relevant in the marketing communication in promotion. Okay, right. So yeah, introducing now. So why marketing communication? What exactly do you understand about the marketing communication? Okay, we need to communicate. Okay, so definitely communication plays a very important role, okay, while we are doing any kind of promotion for any product or services in the market. Okay, so if we are looking at the Indian scenario, okay, in the Indian perspective, why we need to understand, because see, in Indian culture is very diverse. Okay, in the previous class also we have already discussed that the culture or the cultural landscape of India is very diverse. Okay, be it in culture, okay, be it in culture, be it in language. You see, there are a lot of languages. Okay, 22 official languages are there, and a lot of many dialects are being spoken in India. Okay, so the culture, language, okay, consumer behavior, very important. Okay, the behavior has to be understood. Okay, it's very vast. Okay, so we need to understand those, and how we need to understand? Through communication. If there is no communication, if there is no better communication, then we won't be able to reach our targeted audience. Okay, and that becomes that is going to hamper our business as goals and objectives. Okay, so particularly this chapter that outlines the role of marketing communication in promotion with relevant example to illustrate few key points. Okay, right. So now, a role of marketing communication promotion, identifying target audience. Okay, how we are going to identify our target audience and who are our target audience. Okay, so the first thing in the communication is the target audience. Okay, we have to identify the target audience. Who are we going to target? Okay, so that is very important. Now what happens and how we are going to target it? Because um, it involves the understanding of who the potential customers are, because the targeted audience are normally the potential customers. Okay, so how we are going to do that? We are going to do that through their demographics. Okay, the demography has to be studied. Okay, secondly, what are the preferences? Okay, what are the preferences that has to be studied? Okay, and subsequently the buying behavior. What is the buying behavior? See, buying behavior normally doesn't changes. Okay, for a particular demography, it takes a lot of time, okay, and effort to change the buying behavior of a particular demography. Okay, so we have to understand the buying behavior as well. For example, if you're taking an example of an Ayurvedic skincare product, okay, let's say that there's a certain Ayurvedic skincare product, okay, and we are going to target the urban women. Okay, so the urban women in the age group of 25 to 45, let's say, for example. Okay, so what we are going to do? Why particularly that age group? And who are health conscious and prefer natural product? You see, the women, the urban women, normally from the age group of 25 to 45, they are very health conscious, and they prefer the natural product. Okay, so that will be our targeted audience. We are going to target those particular audience. Okay, and those audience are going to be our potential customers. Okay, so the first step is identify our target audience. So we have targeted our audience. Okay, now the next step is crafting a clear message. Now what do you mean by crafting a clear message? Now what will be our main message, the message which is going uh, to be the communication within the customer and the company. Okay, so what happens once the target audience is identified, then the next step is to craft a clear, concise and compelling. So that message has to be very clear and concise, and it should be very compelling. Okay, and that should resonate with them. Resonate with them means what happens, that should be, I mean, they should feel one with that message. Okay, that yes, that actually that message is for them, right? Okay, now the message should highlight the unique selling point. So what do you mean by unique selling point or USP? Means uh, we'll be looking, we'll have this in certain other class, okay, in depth with this, what exactly is the unique selling point. But here it's like uh, the benefit of the product and service, and the unique selling point, why the person or why that targeted audience is going to purchase those products, what exactly resonate with that product is known as the unique selling point. Okay, example, the example again with that, like Ayurvedic skincare product, if you're looking at, okay, that could be like embrace the natural glow with our 100% organic chemical free. You see, anything, I mean, there should be that message should be very compelling. Okay, that should be very clear and very concise. Okay, and that should resonate, that yes, that the customers, they should feel one with that message, that yes, that message is actually meant for them. Okay, then only they are going to uh, purchase that product or whatever. Okay, so the second part is to craft a very clear message. Okay, next, choosing the right communication channel. Now the message has been done. Okay, now how we are going to use, what kind of channel we are used to going to use. Okay, so selecting the appropriate communication channel to deliver is also very much important. Okay, now how we are going to select. Okay, we have to understand that where the targeted audience spend most of the time and what media they consume. I mean, whether that's a print media, whether that is a social media, whether that's a, I mean, physical audience. Okay, whatever. So based on that, we are going to, I mean, send out our message through that particular channel. Okay, so if we are looking at the examples for the skincare care product targeting urban women, digital channels like social media, Instagram, because most of the uh, urban women, they use the Facebook, they use Instagram. Okay, they use various kinds of vlogs these days. Okay, so we can use these kinds of platforms to influence, okay, the marketing uh, um, for the communication channels. Okay, so the third one is the choosing the right communication channel. That is very important. Next, creating engaging content. Now, what do you mean by engaging content? See, once you have started the communication, then that may trigger any kind of interaction. That may encourage. We need to encourage those kind of interaction. Okay, and if there is an encouragement interaction, then definitely that is going to capture the attention of the audience, and that will help to interact. Okay, so for example, the interaction can be visuals. Okay, that can be videos, that can be infographics, that can be interactive posts, whatever. Okay, so there are multiple ways of interacting with the customers, visuals, through videos, through interactions. Okay, whatever, infographics as well. Now, how we are going to do that? So we need to create tutorial videos. Okay, these days you will see there are a lot of videos which comes up in the social media. Okay, about various kinds of product, how you are going to use that product, what are the benefits of that product. Okay, uh, what is the before image and what is the after image of that, of using that product. So through this, you are going to engage the customers. Okay, and that creates a very important role, that plays a very important role and captivate the customers. Yeah. Next, implementing integrated marketing communication. Integrated marketing communication, or IMC, what do you mean by that? Means, see, you're not going to, integrated marketing communication means you are using all the tools and techniques, using all the tools and channels together. Okay, then only you're going to get the targeted result. Okay, or maybe a consistent message. You are going to deliver a consistent message by using all the tools and techniques or channels. Okay, so for example, let's say the skincare brand can run coordinated campaigns across social media. So you can have a campaign start across the social media, or maybe through email, okay, or any websites, okay, or any YouTubes or whatever, okay. So through that you can ensure that all the tools are being used together, okay, so that there is a consistent message being passed on to the customers, okay. Right, next is monitoring and measuring effectiveness. Now once everything has been done, now what you need to do is that you need to monitor, okay, what is the effectiveness of the all the procedures which have been followed by you, okay. So you have to monitor that and you have to measure that. And how you are going to do that, okay, because that is very important. Because see, if there is any kind of flaws, then you can fix it, okay, or maybe any other distance which need to be taken, or maybe any other adjustments which need to be done, then you can do that through monitoring and measuring, okay. Now for example, analytics tools, there are various analytic tools which can be taken into consideration to track the engagement rate in the sense how many customers have been engaged, okay, what are the custom conversion rates and sales data. You can also generate the sales data, okay. So there are certain, statistical figures are there. You can statistics can be used, statistical tools can be used, okay, to monitor and measure the effectiveness of your communication strategies, okay. Right, so with this we have come to the conclusion, okay. So what we have learned so far through this is that in the Indian context, where the market is diverse and dynamic, see, Indian market is very diverse and dynamic, as already said that, okay. So effective marketing communications are vital for successful promotion. So if you want to do any kind of promotion, successful promotion, then the marketing communications should be very taken into very should be considered in a most important way, okay. Next, by identifying the targeted audience, okay, crafting the clear message, choosing the right channels, okay, engaging, creating proper catchy contents, okay, implementing the various marketing communications, okay, how we are going to monitor the effectiveness, okay. So these everything, okay, whatever we are going to do, so these can have a huge impact on the promotionals effectiveness of the business, and can enhance their promotional strategies, okay. Next, real world examples such as the Ayurvedic skincare products demonstrate how this. So how we are going to in the when we are using the real world examples, so these kinds of product, how that is going to create an impact practically, okay, and how that is going to enhance the business growth, okay, that we have to see, okay. So communication becomes extremely important, okay, to create a practical and a positive platform for the business growth of the companies, okay. uh, with this we have concluded. Thank you for your time. If you have any doubt, please jot down your doubts and we'll be more than happy to clear off your doubts, okay. Thank you very much. Thanks.